ongoing Delhi Liquorgate probe. It is Manish Sisodia's bail plea that is currently in court, and the bail hearing in the CBI case is ongoing. Now, his bail plea will be taken on March 21st, and there is no relief as of yet for jailed Aam Aadmi Party leader. Let's remind our viewers that Manish Sisodia is currently lodged under jail number 1 in Tihar jail. The court is adjourned Manish Sisodia's bail plea hearing to March 21st, and there is no relief yet for Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia. Now, there is, of course, a lot of what ED said versus what Manish Sisodia is saying. And Manish Sisodia's lawyer said that the probe started before the policy could be made. And ED, after all, did not find any money during the raids. There was not a single rupee that was traced. And yet he was arrested a day before his CBI hearing. And the court should question ED's entitlement. While wasting no time on this, I will quickly go across to my colleague Ishika, who's joining me live on the broadcast. Ishika, please share more details. Now, Sisodia's bail plea will be taken up on March 21st. No relief for the jailed Aam Aadmi Party leader.
Well, definitely, what we are seeing at the moment, that in fact today the bail plea for in fact the CBI custody was going to be heard today, but definitely we saw that today the case that was discussed was of ED arresting Manish Sisodia, and that is why now the CBI custody bail plea hearing is now scheduled on 21st of March. And today also, in fact, Raksha, what we saw, went through the court where in fact ED gave big points regarding Manish Sisodia, and in fact the South group, which also allegedly includes the BRS leader K. Kavita. So in fact, big statements that came out in the court. So definitely, as you rightly said, that trouble is mounting for the Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia. Because, today also, what we heard, Raksha, in the court, the ED counsel clearly saying that all of this, kickbacks being paid, and in fact, Vijay Nair along with the South group members, this whole conspiracy was hashed, and K. Kavita, the BRS leader, was a major part of it. And remember, tomorrow K. Kavita is being summoned by the ED. So that will be also very essential to note as to what comes out after that. Now, the ED has made it very clear that the reason why they want a 10-day custody of Manish Sisodia is because all of the answers that he had put in, in the earlier investigation, in the earlier questioning, were all false. That is what ED said in the court. And in fact, they also said that now they have summoned some more players also in this very case, and they are now planning to confront Manish Sisodia with them, and that is why they need a 10-day custody. So now what the court has done is now the court has reserved the order on this ED seeking 10 days custody. But definitely there is no relief for Manish Sisodia, because definitely, the bail plea also that was going to be heard today has now been postponed to 21st of March. So definitely trouble is mounting up for the Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia. Over to you.
Well, I will thank you, Ishika, for all those details that you shared with us. I will quickly go to Aam Aadmi Party's Brijesh Kalapa, who's joining us on the phone line. Mr. Kalapa, what do you make of the Delhi court reserving this order on Sisodia's remand application by ED?
Yeah, the court has done its job. I think it's only looking into the request of the Enforcement Directorate. But the fact that the Enforcement Directorate has made such a request is on predictable lines, because as far as the opposition parties are concerned, every department separately has to. It's now become a norm that every political party, which is in the opposition, their leaders have to go through the rigmarole of one appearing before CBI, then the ED, then the IT, because all the agencies are given a free run to harass and to slowly use like the Pakistan uses 1,000 cuts to cut the opposition parties. Therefore, this is a typical ploy that Modi Sarkar
Right,
has been
Mr.
employing,
Kalapa,
which
but
they
you
are
know,
fully aware of.
right, right. But you know, Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia's lawyer has also attacked ED, saying that you know this arrest is against the right to go via the due process. So here, even the process of law is not being followed.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's exactly what I'm saying. So, process, everything will be subverted so long as the person is in opposition. And only after, if the person joins the BJP, will he get some respite from the law. So, this is something which we have been witnessing in time and time again. See, for instance, in Karnataka, where I'm just now, a person from the BJP was caught red-handed with 8 crore rupees. Is there any CBI? Is there any IT or ED against him? Nothing. A person he conducted the wedding of his daughter for 500 crore. You're in the right under the nose of demonetization. Is there any CBI against him? Any ED against him? IT against him? Nothing. So this is a free run for those who are in the BJP. And those people who are not in the BJP will have to suffer ignominy. They'll have to suffer incarceration. So this is something which the BJP has been practicing as a political tool to exact revenge.
But regarding the
upon
fact that
electorate.
no money was found, Mr. Kalapa, the ED has exactly said that this is why it needs the further custody for 10 extra days, because as per ED, they need to follow where the money trail in the Delhi excise policy leads to, because of course, as you rightly said, not a single penny was found on Mr. Sisodia in terms of raids, and that is exactly why the court has given 10 extra days of custody.
So for 2 years, the thousands of officers of CBI have not been able to find, the ED is going to find in 10 hours or 10 days. Are you being serious, or you just, I don't know if it was a joke that you had thrown at me? Because for the last 2 years, in 2 charge sheets, the CBI has not been able to find a single penny. And now in the next 10 days, the ED will find that. I mean, there is a limit to all these tomfoolery, but the people are watching this very seriously and very closely. And at some point in time, when they're very angry because you're putting the people who have created the education revolution, the health revolution behind bars, I don't think it's fair.